Hey everybody, Rodamon here. So I'm starting episode 7. Somehow it is raining and negative 14 degrees. The aim on this episode is to do some quality of life things, as well as get as much power armor cranked out as possible. So right off the bat, I think we're running into somewhat of a power shortage. So I'm going to queue up some extra power generation, geothermal power, because geothermal is a little bit more reliable, and yeah, that should be good. Another thing I want to do, I thought about other quality of life things, is to get some really high quality royal beds going, which means I want some wake up. So I'm going to have to make 10 wake up. And let's actually extend this zone a little bit so we can store more drugs. So let's go ahead and enter this drug stockpile, and we'll say we want cloth here, we want nitramine, and actually we'll also want herbal meds. That looks good. Another thing I want to do is to make sure Seth is not wearing her armor. It will slow down her crafting speed. So I'm going to go ahead and strip her down. And I can just leave the armor there for now, I suppose. So we're gonna, this is gold for the royal beds. What other little quality of life things did I have in mind? That's a pretty good start. Bastema here should probably finish up all the research she needs to do actually pretty soon, which is good. Here's another thing I wanted to do, which is to change their sleep schedule. So let's have them work in the middle of the day, and they can do personal stuff at the beginning and end. Alright, so another thing is 2 outfits. So Vatgrown Soldier can have everything. And let's go Vatgrown Worker, allow all but the power armor stuff. Alright, that's good. And let's change the worker so that they can't have tattered stuff. And we can just go ahead and delete the other 2 outfits. That's a good start. So let's do I have it? Yeah, I have a shutdown. Let's get the rest of the mechanoids done. And maybe have Tannen pull on the scyther blade. What? Oh, you're working on the wall. That was weird. I was pretty sure I said haul the scyther blade, not build the wall. So Seth here has to crank out 4 more components for the geothermal power. Maybe I should look at the priorities. I think the priorities are fine, actually. Once we have the geothermal, our batteries won't hang out at about half. They should fill up, which I'm eager for. Man, Tannen, you are failing a lot. I'm yearning for the day I get a bionic eye. That would be very, very, very helpful. Alright, Agiel here, I'm going to have him do some cleaning, just because the base is getting pretty dirty. Alright, we have enough components for the power, which is good. That was actually pretty fast. We have a nice bit of gold here as well. Mistema only has 2 more things to research. I'm not going to bother researching the ship stuff. It's getting a bit too cold, isn't it? Bunch of herbal medicine I should probably haul into storage. Alright, so these bedrooms are, some of them are still pretty dirty. But we made some progress. Oop. I don't really need a long-range mineral scanner. I'm not all that concerned about that long-range mineral missions. We're not trying to build a glorious base, we're trying to go to war. Okay, Agil's up. Let's have Agil start hauling the herbal meds. Shouldn't take too long. Done. In one go. Perfect. Now he's tidying up a lot of stuff. Oh, another thing I should probably do is, just because it gets snowy, to create some more roof areas. Just to prevent slowdowns. That's probably enough for now. Alright, so what do we need here at our geothermal? So we need a lot more steel, which we're hauling. But we're pretty good on components. We're cranking them out as fast as ISEF can. Once we have that built, I'll retask Tannen to build some of those nice beds that I really want made. Okay, we're almost done. Tannen, we're almost done. Home stretch. Let's bring in the rest of the components, and hopefully his eyes don't fail him. That would be really miserable. Perfect. Okay, so we have that up and running. Next, I really would want some high-quality royal beds. That way, we can sleep a lot less. Sleep is kind of a time-intensive activity, and the less sleep I can manage, the better. But before we finish off these beds, who's my crafter? Only one crafter? Iseth, could I have you... I'm having her craft up some wake up to make... Oh, we finished one bed. Normal quality. Alright, Agil. You need a little bit of joy. Let's take some wake up. Alright, so here we go. Let's allow the beds. Only have one more thing to research. So soon we'll be able to reclaim all of the components that are involved in that research bench and multi-analyzer. Alright, good bed. I want better than that. I'm willing to burn through a lot of our gold in the hopes of finding better beds or making better beds. Superior. Alright, I think that's probably the minimum quality that I was aiming for. Alright, here is an excellent. Let's just go with excellent or better. Now I dosed Tannen with wake up, so he's going to be hungry, but he's not going to be tired. And I don't want to get him addicted to wake up, so I'm going to try to get him crafting... Ooh, hot damn, legendary. 131 rest effectiveness. That is a freaking good bed. I want to get him, while he's high on wake up, to do as much of the bed crafting as possible. That way I don't have to continually forking him wake up. Just a good one. Darn. Alright, I think I have enough gold. Yeah, I reclaimed enough gold to make this last bed. And I can always mine some more. Come on, come on. Excellent. Alright, so 2 excellence and a legendary. That is what we're after. I'm just gonna go ahead and flick that off. What is going on? What is that noise? Something. Oh, it's the grizzly bear. So once we hit 18 components, we can start making another power armor. Alright, so we'll get rid of these other beds. And this will also increase room quality a little bit. Come on, can't do it right. So people will like their bedrooms more. So it's double trouble. So let's see, is this clean? Yeah. So this is a very impressive bedroom now. That I will give Tannen and Kasaja. And we've got some slightly impressive beds. So the rest effectiveness of this is 121. This is 131. Actually, you know what? I think Sith is going to take that one. Just because I need her doing the most work. We need armor kind of most of all. I could try to crank out another legendary bed. I don't think my chances of getting other legendaries are all that high, though. I think I lucked out with that legendary. I mean, we might get a masterwork, but I really don't think I'll get another legendary. That's pretty rare. We'll try, because we can always put this in the prisoner room. I also want to replace the tables and chairs and stuff like that. We have mediocre tables and chairs in our game room and dining room. Exhaustion. Tannen is running from something. Oh, you're running from a fox that wants to kill you. Wow, that was a horrible shot. Who else is around? Why is this manhunting? Okay, it's down now. Interesting. I don't know why it came after me. So Seth, you're exhausted. Let's go take some wake up. I don't want to get you addicted. But I really, really want some power armor. So it's a bargain. It's a risk I'm willing to take. So she's cranking through them now. High on wake up. Tannen's pants got ruined. Alright, so I'm going to disallow these beds for now. Because he's not exactly... screw that red fox. Not exactly at his best, manipulation-wise. He needs to heal up. But yeah, look at the speed of rest recovery here. It is flying how fast he recovers from sleep. Okay, so we have our power armor cranking out. Iseth is on it. Pretty awesome. Hopefully Tannen will heal up quickly. possibly try for another royal bed. And then we can also replace furniture in the prison, furniture here, get better chairs out here. I mean, Masterwork's pretty good. Excellent's pretty good, but I guess we're almost done with research, so we don't need to really replace that poor chair. What else? I don't really trust this grizzly bear hanging out around our base. They're pretty easy to kill. I'm so used to grizzly bears being like tough, because on extreme difficulties they're a bit harder to just, you can't waste them like that. All right. So we've got this up and running, which is great. We've got the power armor going. We are almost out of steel nodes, or where our deep drills are at least installed. So I want to set up some new deep drills. So we'll have one drill here. One drill there, and one drill here. Yeah, that seems about right. She's going to need to either crank out some more components, or we'll break down the research bench once the research is done, and that will build the other two drills. I do have other drills that are not being used around, but I don't want to use them unless I have to. He's not a very good miner, is he? Nope. Not good at all. So we've labeled these areas, which is silver, silver, and chem fuel. We've got some drills up here and here for plasteel and more chem fuel. This was uranium, if I remember correctly. I'm positive it was uranium, because I got myself a good memory at times. Alright, so we have enough. Oh, we're not fully healed. Never mind. I thought we were for a second. So we're done with research entirely. I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct this, and we can turn this into like a proper hospital. Because for a while now it's been sort of like a pseudo hospital. Sterile room with just a bed. So a proper hospital will be... Oh, I guess we're using it too. Proper hospital will be nice. So his manipulation's back. I mean, the site's still weakened, and that's going to affect quality. But until I have... until I've got someone visiting, a trader, orbital trader, I really can't do anything about that eyeball. Orbital trade, speaking of trading, my trade beacon just broke down. That's okay. I can always replace it. Alright, so we're a little over halfway with another set of power armor. And I think what I'll do is right before I finish that power armor, I'll have Iseth take some wake up as well. Oh, and that's right. Mastem is now a free agent, not doing research anymore. I forgot about that. So we used the recouped components to make 2 new drills. Alright, let's go ahead and take some wake up. And, ooh, there's another grizzly bear in here. And try for some better beds. Even better than what we currently have. Because if I could get everyone on, like, legendary beds, that would just be simply phenomenal. Superior. I can always just drop that into our prison. Excellent. Let's get rid of the superior one. It's too bad it's not just like ranked on a scale of 1 to 10, right? I also want to do... Let's make it a plasteel bed. Make it real fancy. A hospital bed. So, let's go ahead and crank one out now. And hopefully he won't fail due to his eye injury. Very, very fancy hospital at Superior. That's some pretty good factors there. Actually, while he's standing right there, let's crank out a really quick vitals monitor, because we have all the steel sitting there. So this will help with immunity speed. I think plasteel makes a difference. I could be wrong. Alright, we're still high on wake up? Yeah, we are. Just normal? Who allowed that to happen? Alright, another superior. I'll try a few more times. Got enough gold for 2 more attempts. Superior. Excellent. Alright, so 2 new excellent beds. We'll put those in the prison. And where'd you go? It's hard to keep track of them sometimes. Alright, so what we'll do, I don't know why our prisoners are going to get such good treatment, but we'll do that for them. I guess while we have the wood here, we might as well try for a better table. Oh, perfect. Can we get a better chair? Nope. Going for excellent or bust. Try one more time. We still are high on the wake up. Good. Alright, last try. Ooh, winter's begun. I know, you want to sleep. But I didn't get you high and wake up for nothing. Okay, superior. Yeah, okay. I'll let you sleep. So at least we recover sleep really quickly now, which would be very, very nice. These beds almost make up. It almost is broken even here. Impressiveness 1 with those really nice those beds. So these beds make a big difference. And that geothermal has made a big difference too, which is pretty cool. Alright, so what I'll do here is let's try cooking up a few tables for our dining room. So we're stuck with a poor one right now. Good's not good enough. Masterwork, there we go, there we go. Alright, forget this one. How about some chairs? It's interesting that chairs take so long to make compared to tables and beds and whatnot, which are like damn near instant. Alright, looks like he's slowing down. Yeah, he's no longer high on wake up. I'm not going to put him on wake up just for some chairs. That, to me, isn't not worth it. Ooh, legendary. Ah, we crafted that power armor without me noticing. Oh well, it's superior quality, so it could be worse. Good. I'm looking for excellent or better. There we go. Legendary, excellent. Masterwork, perfect. Good. Nope. That's not going to make the cut. I've just about ran out of my wood supply, but I can always just put people on wood cutting and recoup a bunch. Superior. Good. Come on, you can do better than that. Superior. I guess I'll start keeping the superior ones for now. Alright, we'll go ahead and break these down so we can install better ones. Or go to sleep. That works too. Nah, I'm not going to bother keeping the superiors. The best or bust. Okay, so there's nothing under this deep drill. We can break that one down. There's almost nothing underneath it. Underneath this one. We're just about done mining that out. Let's crank out a helmet. We have enough components for that. Let's get rid of this and this. There's a lot of construction tasks, as you can see. Ooh, Tana didn't sleep very much. Up at 4 in the morning. Oh, and asleep again. And up again. Oh, this is for prisoners. How about you not use that? It's not a gather. Well, it can be a gather spot just for prisoners. Alright, so we're breaking some chairs down here, which means we'll have enough wood to do chair crafting. Masterwork, great. Come on, come on, come on. Normal, okay. Well, can't all be winners. Alright, so let's install some of these chairs. Let's give her the legendary one when she crafts. And we'll put, so now she's going to be luxuriantly comfortable sitting on that cargo pods. Ooh, alright, Pem? Yeah, I don't really need Pem. These bears lurking around, not so cool. But I can get rid of them pretty quick. Alright, so that's broken down. I also want just another hospital bed. Masterwork. Making sure all the chairs that I've got are good. Just a good bed. Normal. Nope, that's coming down. Excellent. Alright, we'll settle for excellent for now. It's just going to be another hospital bed. Alright. Let's try for some more chairs. So this is a decent dining room, even though it's like cluttered full of steel, which is horrible for room quality. So that was the idea, is to make the furniture so nice that it wouldn't really matter that we have these like horrible deep drills. See, it's still slightly impressive, which is pretty incredible. I'm just going ahead and hauling this away. Oh, we made the helmet. Alright. Gear. Oh, it's just normal quality. That's all fine. It's fine that it's just normal. Not a big deal. Alright, we'll do one more vitals monitor. For whatever reason, the game likes to throw me, when it throws me like problems, it throws me like 2 plagues or 2 malarias at once, So having double, I think will save me. You know, the immune gain factor here, what is it? 112% versus 116. So it's even this little wooden bed is not that significantly worse than, you know, if I had a like a plasteel bed. All right, so there's no steel under this. There's almost no steel under this. We are cranking out the steel here. We've got 1,200 steel sitting around. Making sure all the rooms are, you know, actually, let's flick this on. These crafting rooms are teeter-tottering with being too cold. Gonna set Agil to start hauling. Yeah, these rooms are warming up a little bit. So I don't want bad temperature work penalties. I mean, I don't really care about it for the kitchen. Because the amount of time it would take to bring the food to a warm area is probably not worth doing. But, yeah, I could be wrong. Who knows? Alright. We haven't really gone through a lot of our plasteel yet. So I'm going to have Iseth just keep working on the components. Well, so this is a construction task. Construction skill, but crafting. So I think I'm going to put Tannin on making some blocks. Oh, he's making wake up. No, that's fine. He's only going to make 2. Now, one thing I want to do is to make medicine, but the problem is I don't have a crafter who's also a doctor, unless I get a learning nanite serum thing, whatever they're called. Yes, that is the extent of my lingo. Oh, ate one of those, huh? Alright, let's get you stone cutting. The reason for it is I want to put some beautiful limestone covering up this wire here. And the reason I have it hug the river is so that my kill box is a bit more effective. So people coming from the south normally wouldn't be able to be shot at until they crested right around this corner, and they're already too late. You know, they're point blank. Whereas now they'll go all the way around. They'll cross the river here. They'll go out this way, and they'll be very easy to shoot the whole time, which I think is a lot better method. All right. So we have a lot more. Oh, you can go to sleep. We have a lot more components. We're about to get another set of armor. Looking at our pawns, I think Agil and Mistema could probably use a full set of stuff first. Full set of armor, because they do a lot of hauling and cleaning, and the global work speed affecting that isn't that big of a deal. There's a lot of dead animals. They're getting shredded by grizzly bears and the like out here, as you can tell. Gazelle. And these grizzly bears are being greedy. They will kill one gazelle, have a nibble, and then move on to another one. Alright, so Mistema, let's just go ahead and give you that set of armor. And that way, if we get attacked, I can put Agil and Mistema kind of in front to take the brunt of the damage, because it really only takes like one sniper shot to lose a limb if you're not power armored up, and I don't ever want that to be a situation that I'm in. Okay, so this steel drill is tapped as well now. I think I'm gonna allow power to this one and try to tap out the plasteel up there. Okay, so we have enough for one more power armor. This is going pretty quick. I like it. Boom. And a siege. And they want to besiege. So let's take a look at their weapons. They're not holding them. Assault rifle, LMG, bolt, assault, frags. A lot of frags. So there's a few assault rifles. There's not a lot in the way of long rifles, I noticed. So what I'm going to do here is Agil is going to take the sniper rifle that I've made. Iseth will grab that. And because I don't want to get bombed by them, I'm just going to get right out there and start messing them up. Alright, I'm already in range of some. And I'll bring Mastema in range as well. Try to use trees for cover. Because it wouldn't take much for like an explosive shell to, you know, kill people. Alright. And if I can encourage them to attack, I might want Iseth and Tannen ready to fight. So I want to keep them sort of close to the wall. Because if I can encourage these guys to besiege me, that would be ideal. Alright, so she's down. Another thing I wanted to do is if I found any Vatgrown enemies, to recruit them if possible, regardless of their backstory. I haven't seen any Vatgrowns here. No. I might not have clicked on everyone, but I'm pretty sure there's no Vatgrowns here. Let's get these guys skin in the game. It's a little dangerous because they're not nearly as armored as Mastema and Agil, but these guys aren't really firing on me yet. And I can always pull back if I need to. I'm pretty sure really soon they're going to be egged on into a fight. Into a full siege. And this is going to be a pretty good source of survival meals, steel, components, maybe human leather, etc. Okay, they're assaulting the colony. I'm going to pull these guys back. Now, they're not sappers, so I actually might want to pull everyone back. These frag grenadiers, maybe I can get a lucky shot or two off. Okay, well, I took one of the frags out. They no longer have a shot on me. All those poor people trying to build that wall. How'd that turn out? No, you're gonna punch the wall? I'm gonna try peekaboo tactics here. It looks like they're going around to my kill window, but I want to grab a few of them in sort of like peekaboo tactics. Try to thin out the crowd a little bit. Okay, I don't know why you're headed out there, but I'm glad I stopped you. There, they're pounding on a wall. Because this bite, ooh, it hasn't been enough to send them into full retreat. That's actually a not bad slave to bring in. let's go ahead and try that. I'm going to do a full court press now. Yeah, that was enough. I'm not going to be able to catch these guys, but I might be able to kill Ade. I don't want to enslave Ade, but killing is fine. Alright, so we have one possible future slave, which is nice. Oh, can we get to that drill? I didn't realize they had set a drill on fire. Looks like I didn't get a lot of components out of this, though. Yeah, I can see up the drill. Can we... I wish that wasn't a thing. I wish I was able to right-click a fire and beat it out even if it wasn't in my zone. Okay, so that's good, and she's healing him. And yeah, recruitment difficulty is pretty difficult. Let's turn on the lights, open the vent, heat it, light it. Uninstall the bed so it becomes a bedroom, not a barracks. That will help a little bit, I think. And make sure to allow the bodies once they die. 2 hours, 2 hours, already dead. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if we can't recruit Elanon here as to be another slave. Not a combat person, but another slave. I guess to be fair, Kasadia is not like a true slave anymore. Ooh, alpha beavers. Yeah, that's not going to fly. Immediately queue them up for hunt. I think our hunt priority is, yeah, really, really stupidly high. I want to keep all the trees that I can. Maybe Iseth, I'm going to take you alpha hunting. Just because I want that power armor more. We're halfway done with the power armor, so... Although I'm about 3/4 done with this episode. And then Tannen, I'm going to take you alpha hunting too. So I want my limestone wall built around this geotherm. Yep. Okay, so he's repairing some walls that got dinged up. Not badly, but dinged up nonetheless. And yeah, that's some good wall progress. Kasaja here could also join me in construction. Wouldn't mind the extra help. Man, that kitchen is filling up. We really don't need any more meat. It's too bad I can't, like, steal the eyes of a prisoner. So one thing I didn't check. Okay, so he does have a stab scar. But that's probably not from me, because I was shooting him with assault rifles. Because every now and then, I'll, like, rescue prisoners, and then I'll totally forget to look at their health stats, and then I realize, like, oh, they have a shattered spine, so they have really good traits, but they'll never walk again. Like, why bother? That is a common mistake I've made. It's dumb. A dumb mistake. Easily avoidable, too. Some of these beavers are just, yeah, they're just going to lie out here dead. I don't really care if they rot. I mean, they're frozen for now, but I didn't need the meat. I just didn't want to lose the trees. Alright, Kasaj is not helping me construct. I'm just trying to clean up. Oh, man, I clean up one piece of dirt and I leave another behind. Because once we have that walled off, that will be a lot more secured. It wouldn't take much for invaders just to punch the geothermal generator to death. And then I'm stuck with, you know, having far less power than I'd want. Sleepy time. It's been kind of a mild winter, I gotta say. It hasn't really snowed. It's -1, which is pretty cold. That's pretty chilly. 0, I mean it's like too cold to enjoy the outdoors, even though I'm a New Englander. Yeah, that'd be just too cold. I remember when I was a kid growing up in New England. Some days we'd have school canceled not because of snow, but because it was just too cold for like kids to wait at bus stops. It just wasn't safe. You'd get frostbite too quickly, so they'd cancel school because it was too cold. It didn't happen that often, but when it did, it was enjoyable. Because on snow days, I was always, I always had a lot of shoveling to do and things like that. I could go sledding, of course, once I was done, but trying to get to a sledding hill sometimes is challenging. Whereas if it's just too cold, I don't have that kind of same level of responsibilities. Just hang out, drink hot cocoa. Life was nice. Alright, so I don't really need an electric crematorium just yet. If this keeps, actually, I kind of want one only to burn some of this crappy clothing. And then get an electric smelter to do the same for the weapons that I don't need. But I don't think it's all that urgent. Why were you mining? You shouldn't be mining. You should be tannin. You should be crafting. Stone cutter. I'm going to slightly change the size of this zone. I don't need that much limestone queued up. Wearing armor vest. Alright, that's fine. I have a dog freaking out. She has a cone of shame. She got a little hurt right now, and it's hard to focus on the game with her wandering the room in her cone of shame. She doesn't really know what's going on. It's the first time she's ever had to wear one. Wow. Why am I really low on power here? Let's go ahead and turn this off. Glad I noticed. Is this not connected anymore? Hold on, let me check. Oh, it's not connected. Alright, Tan, I'm going to have to wake you up. Fortunately, my pawns are super, super happy. Like, all the time. They get to kill people. They have human leather clothing. They've got, impressive bedrooms and whatnot. It does make it easy to keep them happy. So if I have to wake them in the middle of the night, they're not going to flip out. Alright, so I don't know. Ooh, bulk goods. I don't know when that got disconnected. Probably during the raid that I had, but I'm glad I caught that. Alright, so Kasaja, let's see what the bulk guys can do. They can buy our human meat, which we've been stockpiling a while. And that's a good few thousand. I'm gonna sell the alpha beaver meat just because we have so much meat right now. Our storage is like filled to the brim with that. Go ahead and buy turamine components. I'm gonna buy how much? 82. So maybe I'll buy 8 times 3, 240 plus 6, 246 cloth. sell off all of this stuff, except for the human stuff. Thrumbo fur. I'll sell that too. I'm gonna be making medicine. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna be making medicine. I don't have the ability. Yeah, so forget that. Yeah, I don't have someone that is a crafter and a medic or whatever. That's pretty steep price for medicine. But I'd rather pay it than suffer from not having it sometime down the line. Okay, so I can buy marble. Wow, I can buy everything, but okay, fine, whatever. The one block I want them to have in stock, they don't. And I'm going to be picky and, you know, not fold and change my stone. I like that my whole village is the same color stonework. Alright, so this is all the clothing of people I've killed. There's plenty of it, and I don't care about it. Human leather shirt, good, I'll keep. Jacket, I'll sell. It's a little broken, and I'm not really planning on wearing too many jackets. Gold, I'll keep. The bed. Well, I'm already making as much money as they can offer, basically, so I'm not going to sell that bed. Yeah, I would say that this is a pretty good trade. Yes. Let's go ahead and do that. So it's cleared up a lot of room for us, both in the meat and human meat and all that. Alright, so I don't think I'm ever really going to be able to recruit this guy, but at least it'll get her social up. Actually, it's a 3.4% chance. That's actually not that terrible. I thought it'd be a lot lower because he was a 96% difficulty, but I'd be wrong, apparently. Let's go back to stone cutting. Alright, so we're almost done with the power armor. I'm going to go and, for once, remember to take wake up. Let's drop a light in there. Oh, space already occupied. Yeah. Mistema. Oh. Yeah, I forgot that was in there. Alright, so we made some power armor. It is superior. That's nice. We bought components, so I can go ahead and make a matching helmet without having to make the components for it, which is pretty nice. I love that I can buy components. Now, if you're ever playing and you need components, it's really easy to get components when you travel. Just settle to a new zone and mine the mountains. And there's oodles and oodles and oodles of components that you can yield from mountainsides, and you can just strip mine new areas. That's probably the fastest way. I just don't want to be in transit like that constantly. It's just a personal preference. So Agil, you should be hauling. Yeah, you are hauling. Alright. I'm just looking at all this clothing that eventually I want to haul out of the doorway. Okay, so I got a power armor helmet. That was super fast, and it's excellent quality. I still have enough components for a fourth set, so let's do another piece of armor. Ooh, what are we doing? This is a helmet? Okay. Power armor helmet. Yes, and then we actually literally just have enough for another piece of armor, but that will be all the power armor we need, so that's pretty cool. That's actually a lot of progress, a lot more progress than I thought we'd make in the given hour that we had, cranking out enough power armor for almost everyone. And I think this is first snow. Maybe. I could be mistaken, but let's look at these needs. 8 without a table? Well, that's kind of your fault. Yeah, I'm gonna keep your clothing on, even though some of it's tattered. And a little pain, well, that's a stab scar you've had your whole life, so I can't fix that either. Alright, so we're pulling the weapons in. I mean, that's a nicer bed, nicer chair, nicer table than you've ever had in your whole life. So let's get real. You like it here. Not enough to join yet, I guess. Alright, it's going to be a little slower to do the limestone cutting, because it's snowy. I think you can see that clear as day. Alright, so now we're starting to haul the clothing away, which is good. Human leather. Clearing up some space. Alright, so the helmet's on the ground. We're doing the armor first. We don't have any spare components, so if things break down, we'll have to make more components, but it could be worse. And I'm watching Agiel try to haul the rest of the clothing away. Let's clean up some of this blood, actually. Just haul this toque, and then I'll put him on cleanup. So let's have him do some cleanup. I don't know why he went around like that, but... Alright, so Tannen's now... His global work speed will actually decrease because he's in full power armor. So he's going to move around a little slower and work a little slower, but given the extra protection that he gets, I'm okay with it. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I'm going to have Isith go ahead and take some more wake up to skip tonight's sleep. I don't think I was risking her being addicted to it just yet. I'm hoping to get the last set of power armor I need cranked out. That'd be quite cool. And Tannen, I'm going to do the same for you. I'm almost out of time, so I'm trying to get them to be a little bit... Okay. That's not cool. I was only taking one. I guess you decided to take the bottle or something? I don't know, man. Hopefully I got some Narcan on hand. You're not injured. Well, that was weird. I guess that happens. He OD'd on 1. Soon he should be back on his feet. There he is. Let's go ahead and get your rifle. And soon that drug overdose will wear off. But for now, I want you building that wall. Although your manipulation and consciousness and all that is pretty piss poor at the moment. Oof, yeah it is. You godlike constructor, you. Screwing up even simple construction. Yeah, maybe I'll just have him not work on that for now. Kasaja can do it. Let's have you craft some blocks. You can't screw that up. Not nearly as bad. Okay, so his health condition's now over. That's good. Once I get a little bit closer, I'll have her take one more. I don't want to get addicted, but I want good armor. It's a bit of a catch. And I was hoping to finish that up this episode. That'd be really cool. This episode, other than that, has been, let's just say, less eventful. Ooh, and you're addicted. Well, I'll have to deal with that. That'd be my bad. Wake up, addiction. What was that? Superior? Well, the price I pay. That's what I say. Oh, I need a, let's cancel that. I need a door here. Let's give it a nice limestone, inflammable door. So you're still creating blocks. We are just about done with this helmet. Unfortunately, now we're addicted. Hope that, I forget if that addiction is quick to clear or not. Some are quicker than others. I don't have that off the top of my head. Okay, so that helmet I've made is excellent. I'd say it was kind of worth it. Got some hops. And now that I have all 4 sets, I've just about run out of time. So I appreciate all you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, concerns, what have you, just let me know. I'm pretty good about responding most of the time. And I'll catch you all next time for episode 8. So thanks for watching episode 7, and I hope you have a good day. Adios all.